Welcome back, everybody, to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Education Matters. And joining us is Dr. Craig Douglas. So, Dr. Douglas, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking. It is a pleasure to see you. Now, I'm sure parents and students alike are excited that the end of the school year is nearly here. And we know definitely in the past year, students have overcome so much. So, Dr. Douglas, what words of encouragement or celebration do you have for this year's learners, especially the graduation class this year?
Yes, mid-May, the school year's winding to a close for our high school seniors. Also, our college graduates at all levels, those earning certificates, associate degrees, bachelor's, master's, even doctorates. All degrees, all credentials are important and should be celebrated. And yes, it's been an unforgettable school year. But with graduation comes commencement ceremonies. This year, these ceremonies are in all shapes and sizes. Some are virtual, some in person, some are drive-through. Almost all of them are outdoors with social distancing and shortened ceremonies. The new guidelines just released in recent days are relaxing some of these restrictions. Some ceremonies might be accommodated at the last minute, but likely it's going to be tough to do that because plans are made. And in the case of many local colleges and universities, they've already had their commencement ceremonies. Personally, Blake, I love commencement. There's joy, tears, the combined sharing of love for each other, and the human spirit of never, ever giving up. Speeches are highlights too. The nervous energy and preparation are unparalleled, whether it's some well-known personality or a student selected from the class. They give their best efforts, and it's revealed in just a few moments of spotlight in the ceremony. So I kind of pondered for this segment what goes into a great commencement address. I reflected on my own experiences, having attended many ceremonies, and I also looked at the website icebreakers.com for analysis.
Okay.
So here are a couple components I'd offer in terms of this year's graduating classes. First, the speech has to feel brief. In other words, the speaker has to avoid having the audience looking at their watches. Likely the speech should be 10, 15, 20 minutes rather than more than that. The message needs to be focused, organized, and delivered in an interesting way. Second, it has to have purpose, and there's several types of graduation addresses identified in this website. I'll highlight these.
Okay.
First, serious speeches. Serious speeches are, serious. Speeches reflect upon, something heavy like life's lessons, always remaining friends, importance of taking risks, lessons we learned in school, themes like life is short, make the most of it. I'm not being flippant here. These are important and serious topics that many speeches are based upon.
Yeah.
I like serious speeches because there's a huge challenge in pulling this off without losing the audience. A second category is inspirational speeches. This often are fueled by stories, maybe serious quotations, even a song. Inspirational speeches are most memorable for graduates if they connect with them at their level. That's a challenge for the speaker. It might be an expression of gratitude directed at a particular teacher, professor, or maybe a classmate, maybe a parent or a coach. These speakers redirect the spotlight from them back to someone else. Very moving. And then finally, another favorite are funny graduation speeches. Using humor is a great strategy for breaking up the monotony of the ceremony. Many speakers employ these humorous strategies to hold the audience and weave these comments into their speeches. Here's a couple of more memorable ones I found on the internet. I love this one. President George W. Bush told students at Southern Methodist University in 2005 this quote: "To those of you who received honors and awards and distinctions, I say well done. And to the C students, I say you too can become president of the United States." What a great line.
Yes.
Comedian Amy Poehler started an address at Harvard. Now get this, Harvard University in 2011 with this line: "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your beers." Very funny. All this leads to the important point. Let's celebrate the class of 2021. We congratulate you and admire you for your achievements, especially this time, this moment, during this year, a pandemic, the pandemic in full throttle for over 15 months.
Yeah.
You've shown more patience, more persistent than any previous graduates. Best wishes to all graduates as you travel life's roads.
Just beautiful, Dr. Douglas, and I think very true as well. A lot of patience had to be learned by a lot of students this year.
It's something that very few can put on their resumes, Blake, that they persevered to earn their degree or diploma during a pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. One of a kind, definitely. So, Dr. Douglas, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Anything else that you wanted to add before we go?
Just take care, stay safe, and be well.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you again, Dr. Douglas. And we here at TV5 also want to congratulate the class of 2021 as well. So exciting. So congratulations, and we want to wish you good luck on your next chapter, whatever it may be. That does it for this edition of Education Matters.